Yeah, so if you didn't know, that is Jovi's new song. I've only listened, that's my second time ever listening to it. It's really good. Go check it out. It's called This Is Our House, I believe. Yeah, live. So go check it out. It's on his Vivo channel on YouTube. Go look it out. Anyways, I am procrastinating really bad again, like I normally do. But I mean, this year in school, I think I've said this. Maybe, I don't know. But this year in school, we are changing things up. Like, we used to be able to do homework for credit. Now homework does not count as credit. It's only in the grade book is testing quizzes. So if I'm not a good tester. Like, I will admit it. I can't test very well. And especially on the material I'm not 100% sure on. Like, I don't understand. But I try. Like, that's what the homework is for, to bring my grade back up. But they took that out. So now I'm gonna, like, fail. Ugh! I hate that school. It's the stupidest school ever. I'm not even gonna go into major details. Anyways, I'm procrastinating. I have to write. I mean, remember this book? I did an oral interpretation of it like 2 or 3 days ago. It's not like it's a hard homework assignment. It's just, it's time consuming. I have to type it up and then print it off. And it's a pain in the butt because I really don't care that much. It sounds mean, but it's true. I might just photocopy it, but it has to be typed in my writing and in my like 18 font or whatever, which sucks. And I just got finished writing my college application. It's for a class. It's not actually being sent out to college yet. I'm still trying to wait because when I'm in school, I can't get a hold of WCT or okay, talking too fast. When I'm in school, I cannot get a hold of anyone in the school that I want to get a hold of, like the school I want to go to. There's 2 schools that I'm looking into right now for EMT classes. It's either MATC or WCTC. Now, I'm already registered at WCTC, but I like MATC because my mom's like, the training that way would be nicer. But then WCTC offers more. So I'm looking more into WCTCs. But, like I said, I can't call them when I'm in school because they're only open until like 3, I believe, like the office hours. So they close like right when I'm getting out of school, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? How the hell am I supposed to get a hold of you? So my mom, I've been trying to have her call and say, you know, hey, my daughter would like to come in. She's in school right now. I'll call her out one of these days, and we can come and ask. She has a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions for them. And they're important questions that my guidance counselor cannot answer. And it's really pissing me off because my guidance counselor is supposed to, like, you know all this stuff, not specific details, but she should know at least a little bit of, like, what she's presenting to us. Because I went in there and WCTC is close to me, and so is MATC. It's pretty close. So I was like, okay, well, I have a couple questions, you know, about these colleges that are close to me. You know, what would you be able to tell me about it? And she just pointed me outside the door, and on the wall there's like brochures of colleges. And so I was like, okay. So I went and picked one up, and I looked through it when I had my study hall, and it was just like what they offered. Yeah, I basically know what you offer. I'm sorry. It's nice. Trust me. I love your selection. I know what I'm going for. Except there's no exact details of what I need. It just says, this is what we offer. And it's like, okay, well, I need to sit down with the person asking him questions about, do I need a college essay? Do I need to take the SAT or the ACT? Do I need the good grades for it? Or am I accepted no matter what? Do I have to re-register myself even though I'm registered? Like, all these other questions, like, I need to ask them. Because my guidance counselor doesn't know crap. Yay. Anyways. So, I forgot where I was going with this. Anyways, the college app I finished. I turned it in online. I have to bring in a final copy, like a paper copy, to her, even though turning it in is more important, but oh well. And I have to bring it in the rough draft, you know, every the brainstorming sheets that I had, all that stuff. Yay. Anyways, that's done. Excuse me. This is going to be done in, it shouldn't take me more than like a half hour. But then I have a math, or a trig, which is math, I have a trig quiz test tomorrow. And I have my biology packet that's due, advanced bio. I am not understanding that class yet. We already, like the second day we got our books, and within like 3 days we had a test on this stuff. And I mean, it's easy. It's stuff that I knew from midterms that I couldn't remember. Like, you know when something's really easy, like really easy, you don't know how to remember it just because it's really easy. And like, okay, this is how I use an example. Last year in midterms, one of the words we had to know was cough. How do you define a cough? Like, I mean, I can give an example. I mean, how do you personally define a cough? And it was just like something it's so easy because you do it all the time and you know what it is, but it's so hard at the same time because you just can't remember it. And I that's what it is with this. And I don't know, I don't think I did that well on it, because it was, the way he worded it was really weird too. I was like, what? Anyways, and this time it's the chemistry unit, and I don't want to brag, I really hate doing this, but I was really good at chemistry. My chemistry teacher, I loved her. She was amazing. She was also my physics teacher last year, but I didn't like that class. Anyways, she was awesome. She taught me so much. It was to the point where I was like the kid in class that everyone came up to asking questions of, "Hey Haley, how do you do this?" And towards the end of the year, we had to make a poster of stuff you do with mole, you know, mole 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. Yeah, I still remember that from her class. That was 2 years ago. Anyways, we had to do a poster on that, like, how much would a mole of ice cream be, you know, how many gallons, stuff like that. We had to converge, and it's really easy. But I remember, because I did, you know, you're supposed to just do, like, a poster size. Now, I did a big board size, because I like to overdo projects a lot. And it has to be tight for me, otherwise I will go crazy. And it has to be decorated nicely. And it has to have some, like, color scheme to it, you know, like something that really stands out from everyone else. And this is a really big board, too. It was one of the ones where you can, like, close it and open it. You know, those presentation boards, that's what they're called. And I did mine, and the mole, and I had a little picture of a mole, and it was holding the number. It was really cute. And she still had that. I went into physics last year, and the first day I found out I had her, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I walk in the room, and my poster's still there. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my poster. I was so proud. Like, she kept it up there the entire year, and I'm sure she still has it. I haven't really seen her because she moved rooms, but I mean, I was so proud of that, and that she kept it. And I also drew a picture for her child that she was actually pregnant with her back in chemistry 2 years ago. I apologize. And I drew, it was one of those big pictures, like the elephant type. It was one of those really big ones, but it was a giraffe, because she was saying how her room is, how she painted his room to be like a yellowish, for now, just like a yellowish type with like browns and stuff, like a giraffe. So I colored a picture of a giraffe, and that was just, I didn't really expect her to like do anything with it. I just kind of did it for her, mostly because I was bored, and me and my friend Maddie drew pictures for each other's teachers. So anyways, I drew a picture for the son, and she put it up in his room and showed me pictures of it, and it's still there. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I feel so proud. Like, I am rambling in this vlog. And I'm sorry if you guys haven't gotten the subscriptions at all lately. I don't know what's been going on with it. My subscriptions is really messed up. I think everyone's is on YouTube, and I really wish they would get that fixed, because I need my videos to watch. Yeah, I gotta tell you something too, real quick. I think I also might have said this in a vlog before, but I got yelled at, like it's probably about a week ago now. I got yelled at. And she was doing an example of, you know, voice inflections and everything in my speech class. And all of a sudden she just yells, Haley! And I was like, what? I just look up and I'm like, what? And she's like, stop being so quiet! I'm sitting there like, are you really yelling at me because I am quiet? I don't have friends in that class. I am pretty much the only senior that, like, well, there's 2 new seniors, and there's 2 old ones that I never talk to, like, ever, because they're just, like, the nerds types that you don't want to deal with. Anyways, they're just annoying. And I sit in a corner and I don't talk. I mean, I take notes, I'm getting good grades on the quizzes, I just don't talk. Yeah, I have no reason to. And she yelled at me. Anyways, so she knew I did my speech. And I just went up there and I just improv'd it. I don't care. It was stupid. But I have a speech on oral interpretation on Friday, I believe I start. And I think I'm just going to go first because I did this book. She doesn't know. I did this book in forensics. Back when I did forensics, like 7th, 8th, 5th, and 6th grade. So, this is one of the books that I did, the selections I did. I got our first place on it with my oral interpretation and my, like, I can't remember what these are, gestures. And what you're supposed to do is read this thing, like I'm supposed to have it typed and it's supposed to be in a nice binder, and you're supposed to go up there and read kind of from it. I memorized it, and I don't need this, and I can talk with my hands with the story much better than when I can holding a binder. So I think I'm just gonna, like, type it out, do everything she needs, and fill it out like I'm supposed to, and then get the binder on the test and just put it down on the desk and just be like, alright, I'm gonna do this for memorization. So, we'll see how that goes. I talk with my hands when I'm noticing I'm doing a lot more. I usually don't unless I, like, think about it, but I used to never do that much. I used to kind of be, like, the quiet one that, like, never would talk really. But I've been talking a lot more with my hands, mostly to you guys. That's really it. When I talk to you guys, I use my hands a lot more. I don't know why. So, okay, the vlog is going boring, and I haven't said anything interesting, so I apologize. But it's also homecoming week for me. Don't really care because I'm not going. I have to work all weekend, which I hate. I am the only one that freaking works there anymore. I swear to God it's true. Oh my gosh, it's annoying. Like, oh, I'm not even going to go there. That's a different vlog for tomorrow or whatever. So I'm going to go type this up, try to see if my curler works. If so, I'm just going to play with it. And I think I'm going to study for my math a little bit. Even though there's not really much to study, you either know it or you don't know it. I pretty much kind of ish know it, so we'll go with that. I'm going to go. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Bye.